Okay, guys. Wow, you really did it. You finished the course. Um, I hope you can watch this video to get an insight of how you will get funded later. But I'm gonna take a little part of this video. This is phase 5 on how to get funded. And starting this video, I'm just gonna explain what I want you guys to do, and then we're gonna talk about how to get funded. Okay, I'm gonna continue to add to this phase at a later date. There's gonna be some PDFs that I'm gonna be releasing in the coming weeks. But you guys shouldn't even be too worried about this right now, at least for 2 weeks. Okay, there's no way that you can learn a strategy and just be like, okay, I'm ready to go. Let's get funded. That doesn't make sense. So there will be additional details that will be added. PDFs will be added, things like that. I want you guys to take the time to go over each phase thoroughly, very, very thorough. The first phase is very important. Market direction. You need to understand market structure. Market structure breaks on every kind of time frame. You need to find how to find the bias. Okay. You need to know how to draw your supply and demand zones, the correct ones. Okay. How to have a zone above your zone if it blasts right through it. Things like that you need to perfect. You need to perfect your entry criteria. You need to know with your type of personality, what kind of person are you? Are you okay to take entries on the 15-minute once it hits your zone? Are you the type of person that wants more safety, and you're able to hold trades longer? Is that your personality? Then, you can stick to the 30-minute and 1-hour time frames. Let those candles break. Make that your system. Make that your own system. Okay, every strategy you learn, you're going to have to make it your own. You're going to have to make some tweaks and things to make it your own, because not everybody's the same. So everybody can't follow all of the same rules. That's why I'm opening this up. I'm leaving this open to everybody if they want to. I'm doing entries off the 15-minute, 5-minute, 1 hour, 4 hour. I'm doing them all. Okay. I have a friend who does them just on the 5-minute. That's all he does. He's very good at it. I have somebody who's just passed the challenge last week, and they're doing strictly 1 hour only entries. That's it. They draw the zones from the 1 hour. They wait for the candles to break on the 1 hour. They take profit on the next zone on the 1 hour. Okay. And also there's going to be extra videos added into this whole course every single week, potentially. I'm looking at a whole where to take profit series, because I think that is very important as well. But the next 2 weeks, you guys shouldn't even have enough time to go over any more information. You should be just focused on the first 3 to 4 phases, 3 phases, and then phase 4. Once you have done that, once you have back tested the strategy, once you've put $100 into a small account and been able to risk properly, take the correct amount of risk, and to do the right entry criteria, and you're journaling down your trades, and you know what you're doing is correct, then you're ready to possibly move into the funding stage. Okay, that's where you can actually start making real good money. So for the people that are watching this video now, where you are ready to get funded, I'm just gonna go over a little bit of things, because this year alone I've passed about 10 challenges. I've made over 6 figures from payouts from FTMO, Funding Talent, my Forex funds, things like that. So I have a pretty good idea of what's going on in the prop trading industry and how to go about doing things. So we're just gonna quickly talk about where to start with this. Okay, once you're at that stage, okay, you have the two prop firms that I trade with right now is my Forex funds and FTMO. Okay, if you're, let's just be honest, my Forex funds at this time is a better bet for you, because number one, they're cheaper. And this is not knocking FTMO. I love FTMO to death. There's no better company out there than FTMO. There's customer support, the payouts, everything. There's nothing that could be faster than FTMO. I'm just giving you a little of a better deal, and I'm not affiliated with MFF. I don't have anything to do with them. It's just, it's up to you what you want to do, but I'm just going to give you the reason why. Okay, number one, when you're ready to go, some of these things can make a difference because number one, MFF is a bit cheaper. Okay, MFF is $4.99, which is about $500 US, and FTMO is like $630 US. So you're saving about $130 right out the gate. But the main thing really here is hitting 10% for the challenge can be very difficult sometimes when you're under pressure. With these guys here, with my Forex funds, you're only supposed to hit 8% for the first target. So if you get one good trade with one scale in, you can literally pass this challenge with one trade, 2 trades. But that doesn't mean you have to. Don't think you have to pass challenges with 1 or 2 trades. You don't need to do that. Take the 30 days. Take the 30 days. If you need to, take the 30 days. Do not risk more than 1.5% per day. Okay, that's a rule. Do not risk more than 1.5% per day. That's basically one trade and one scale in. That's what it is. Or one full trade and then 1.5 trade. So the one plus of these guys is that you only need to reach 8% profit target. Okay. They also have a bigger drawdown rule, which you can go past 10%. So if you find yourself in a really messed up situation and you're down 10%, I've actually been down 9% and actually turned things around and passed the challenge. So this gives you a little bit more room, a little bit more breathing room. Okay. The other thing, if you are able to pass the challenge very quickly, 1 to 2 days, they only require 5 trading day minimum. So after 5 days, you can start putting 0.01 lots. 5 days, you can get your phase 2, and you can get funded much quicker this way, much quicker. They also don't have any news restrictions, things like that. So, and you can hold trades over the weekend if you want to. I don't suggest you do, but you can. So that's that. If you're looking to get funded, I would say try my Forex funds, and they do pay. I've gotten about 3 payouts so far. I have had one situation where, I believe it was their fault. Maybe it was mine. I don't know where the miscommunication happened, but somehow they sent the money to the wrong bank account, and it wasn't mine. And they were telling me that they already sent it. I said that I didn't get the money, and they said, "Well, we already sent it." I said, "Okay, well, let me prove to you that you didn't." So I had to go through my bank and get all these papers, and I was like, "Look, you guys didn't. I didn't get the money." And this was right around when Funding Talent had crashed, so I was really scared. It was a big payout, and I was just I was really ready to throw them under the bus. But they worked with me for a week. They went back and forth, checked everything. They saw that I didn't get paid, and right away, one of the guys, I can't remember his name, he was like, "I'm gonna send you the money in crypto. Give me your crypto wallet. I'm sending it to you right now." And boom, I got it. So no complaints from my end. The company's doing very well. So if you're looking to get funded for your first 100K account, consider these guys because of some of the advantages that I've just told you guys about. And let's just move on to how much you should be risking when you're trading. So if you don't already use a lot size calculator, you need to. Okay. I understand if you're going to be trading that $100 account, just test out the strategy. That's fine. Even on the $100 account, I would consider, if you want to risk 5%, 10%, whatever, fine. You're testing a strategy out. Remember, you want to at least test out 100 trades before you can make any kind of judgments. So that's like $1 a trade on a $100 account to get 100 trades, to really see what your win rate is, really see what your risk to rewards are, which time of the day you do good at. You need to really document all that stuff. So if you have $100 to test out the strategy, you need to risk 1% loss. That's 1%. But if you're ahead of the game and you've done all of that stuff and you're ready to get funded, you need to use a lot size calculator. I'm sure a lot of you guys already do this anyways, but if you don't even think about taking the challenge without doing this. Okay, I have an app on my phone. It's called Stinu. It's a paid app. It's like $7 a year or something. But before that, I was just using this. Okay, lot size calculator. If you are trading a funded account, it's very important to know how much are you ready to lose and how much are you ready to make. All you have to do is come into, here, pick your currency pair. We're going to use Euro USD as an example. Your account size, if you're doing 10,000, then it's going to be 10,000. If you're doing 100,000, it's going to be 100,000. You're always going to be risking 1%, no more than that. Stop loss, let's say your stop loss is 20 pips. This should be around 5 lots, but 5 lots. Okay, so this is what it's going to spit out to you. If your stop loss is 21 pips, it's going to be 4.76. Use 4.76 for the trade, man. That's it. Don't go up, don't go down. Don't do anything. And when you're taking that second entry and you're risking 0.5%, but your stop loss is like 12 pips, it's gonna say 4.17 lots. Okay, now you'll have a total position of like 8-9 lots, whatever, and you can hit that 5%, 4%, whatever you need to. Okay, make sure that you use a lot size calculator at all times. Okay. That's number one. Make sure you use a lot size calculator at all times. I would highly suggest to not open yourself up to more risk than 1.5% per day. So if you start the challenge on Sunday, right? You bought the challenge on Sunday. Monday, you see a good setup. Risk 1%. If you find an amazing scale in, risk that extra 0.5%. Okay. If you win the trade and you made 4.5%, you're done for the day. It's over. Close your computer, your laptop, delete MT4, whatever you gotta do. Just do it. If you lose that trade, I need you to close the computer and step away from the charts. We don't want to lose more than 1.5% per day. And the reason for that is, and I've been through so many challenges, I've gotten myself, I could have done a lot of challenges much faster if I just didn't make this stupid mistake. If I stuck to these rules, and I'm going to stick to these rules as I go on my funding journey, starting the end of this year, next year, I'm going to try to get up to $1 million in funding. And I'm going to use this method right here. What I'm telling you guys, whatever I'm doing, I'm telling you guys to do. Don't risk more than 1.5% per day. That's for a couple of reasons, okay? Number one reason is going to be, number one reason is very obvious. You're not going to lose more than 1.5% a day. Great. Okay, if you win the trade, you'll get 3 to 4%. You have many days to finish that challenge. There's no reason to rush into anything. Come back the next trading day. Okay? And, if you stick to the strategy, stick to the rules, you can finish it in a week. There's no rush. But also, if you lose that trade, let's say you didn't get a scale in, and you just got that one entry and you lost 1%, close the computer and call it a day. Because we're going to talk about emotions. When you lose 1%, there's going to be an emotional reaction going on in your brain, and you're going to be upset. You're going to be a little anxious. You're going to want to get back into a trade and make that 1% back. But it's still very manageable. If you lose 1% and walk away for the day, it's not going to affect your day too much. You're going to be like, okay, I'm going to come back tomorrow and try to find a better setup. If you lose the next day, okay, you lost 2%. It's no big deal. We can easily make that back with less than half a trade. Okay, no problem. But if you start losing 2-3% in a day, it's going to really throw you off mentally. It's really going to throw you off mentally a lot. It's going to throw you off majorly. Like, I've done that, man. I've been down 4% in a day, 1% in a day, and I've just been like, shit, it's over. Or like, it's do or die today. And that's how people end up blowing accounts. Because people aren't educated on this topic. So you need to make a rule of thumb that I'm not going to risk more than 1.5% per day. Now, that also stands for when you win a trade, okay? If you won the trade and you made between 3 to 5%, you're done for the day. There's no reason for you to take another trade. There's no reason. You made 3, 4, 5%. It's done. It's over, because now you have a reaction in your brain where you're happy. You have euphoria. You want to get back into another trade. You want to finish it today. That is just as harmful as losing the 1%. Making the 4% is just as harmful for your trading. You need to stop at the 3%, 4%, 5% mark. Stop. It's done. You're done for the day. come back tomorrow. And when you have these rules written down and you follow them with discipline and you follow the strategy, I don't see why you can't get funded, why you wouldn't be able to get funded. The reason is because people cannot follow, even I can't sometimes follow my own rules, because emotions can, take you away, right? They can just sweep you away. So I want you guys to, when you're ready to get to the funding stage, you need to practice this rule. Do the FTMO free trial for a week. See, can you actually manage yourself? Because when the real money is involved and you have that challenge, it's going to be very hard. You need to have it written down somewhere. You need to have somebody hold you accountable. If you have somebody in the house that can hold you accountable, like show them, okay, this is what I risked today. This is what I made. I'm not doing any more. Because if you can stick to that, even if you go down to 4% in the minus, you lose 4 days in a row. On the 5th day, if you hit a 1 to 4, you're back up to break even, okay? This is just going to help you manage your emotions a lot better, and emotions will eventually be the factor of whether you're profitable or not, okay? Controlling your emotions. So this is very, very, very important if you're looking to get funded, okay? Make sure you stick to these rules. We're not losing more than 1.5% per day, and we're not trying to make more than 5%. If we happen to make it, fine, but if we're at 3-4%, your day is over. Go enjoy the rest of your day. Do something else. Go back test if you want. I would actually just close TradingView out completely. Done. Over with. Don't even look at it. Okay, go work on something else. Do something else with your time. So that's one of my biggest recommendations for how to get funded. I'm going to continue adding to this series as we go along. As I see more students getting ready to take the challenge, and more questions come my way about what should I do about this, what should I do about that. I'm going to continue adding to this series the best as I can. I'm also going to try to create a little PDF with what I've just explained, so you guys can have something written, in writing. And yeah, I've seen some people do some very interesting things. I have a friend who actually wrote this out in a letter and signed it by himself, that he promised to do this, and he followed it, and he passed the challenge, and he's been funded for over 4 months now. So this rule stands for even after you're funded. I'm really going to be doing this myself now, where I'm going to really limit myself to maybe 2 trades a day, maybe 2% a day should be my maximum. That I shouldn't be losing 4% a day, which and I shouldn't be making 10-12% a day, which has been happening recently. It's too much fluctuation for your emotions. And we need to dial that down. So I'm going to cut this video right here. That is the end of phase 5. And we're pretty much done with the course. I just need you guys to go back and watch everything over again, and then go back and try it on TradingView, and then go back test it, and then go forward test it. That's it. That's all I need you guys to do. Just please do that before you start risking a lot of real money, before you start jumping into challenges. Don't do that. Don't rush the process. Do not rush the process. It's not going to end well. Trust me. I wasted 2 years doing just wasted 2 years. Wasted over $20,000. Blown, gone. But I made way more than that back ever since I started following my rules. So I hope that was a little bit of inspiration that I gave you to follow your rules. Follow the rules that I've set out here. And I really believe in you. If I can do it, I know that if I can do it, come on, man, you can do it. There's no question about it. There's no question about it. You need to believe in yourself, have some confidence, follow the rules, work hard on the strategy. There's no way you can't do it. 2022, go for $400,000 in funding. Why not? You can. Why not? If your goal is to quit your job, you can do it. I did it this year. All I had to do was just get my emotions in line, follow the strategy, get more disciplined, get more serious. This is very serious. This could be the rest of your life. So, if you want to continue playing games, you can hop from strategy to strategy. You're going to get the same results you got before. So, You know, go back, watch everything, back test this for yourself, create this a strategy of your own. You don't have to say this is my strategy. This is going to be your strategy. And, you know, perfect it. Be patient with it. Give it some time. Okay. Again, I'm going to continue adding to the course, guys. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for watching. Thank you for buying the course. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to teach you guys. I had a fun time putting this course together. I put everything that I think, I'm pretty sure everything that I personally know into this course. And I'm going to continue adding to this course as we go along. Every single phase is going to get an add-on probably once a month. You know, every quarter, maybe I'm going to do some bigger add-ons. We're going to do some other stuff as well, which I'm going to get to. But yeah, I'm going to end this video here. This video, the focus should have really been how to get funded, some of the rules to follow, and what you should be doing. I'm just going to have the outro video after this, and we're done. Okay.